Hi, this is David with Hanson Carlen Architecture and Construction, and today we're going to talk to you about site work, specifically road building. You know, we can build you a new home, but if you can't get to the house, it really doesn't do any good. And so part of the design process is to think about the access and the entry to the new house and how that will work. So each property is different. Maybe you're in the city lot and you just have a short driveway. But today we're looking at a project where we had to build a pretty major road. So let's talk about that. The property we have here behind me today, you can see we're filling in a big valley, if you will, of about 10 feet deep of dirt. So we're going to talk and figure out how we're going to do that and make this so it's a long-standing road for this new project. I'm with Aaron Sullivan of Sullivan Excavation, and we're want to ask you, Aaron, what about the road here? What are the things that you keep in mind when you're building something like this, and we're filling and all that?
Basically, we want the road to last throughout the people, whoever's here. I want it to last way after I'm gone. So you have to cut down to some bearing ground. Anywhere you're filling, you want to put it in lifts. This time of year, it's in the middle of August, we put some moisture to it, put a compactor to it, bring it up in lifts. Then I like to put a crown to it and put the ditches in, and then you guys take it from there. What I do is I freelance, I scrape this down. Then you and I have a discussion if this is how you like it or what elevation you want it. We'll set a grade. Then I shoot it to that grade. I put it to that grade. And then we build it up. We put some fabric down and put some rock to it, and get prepped for asphalt or whatever you guys are going to do.
Fabric?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a geotextile fabric. It's a woven fabric, or they just have a regular non-woven fabric. But I like using the woven fabric. It's a barrier between the dirt and your rock layer. And when you get, in the frost or a lot of rain, in the breakup, it kind of keeps a barrier between the dirt and your rock, which is very expensive, the rock. And it saves your rock from pumping mud up through it.
Yeah.
And it almost is like a blanket to, we use it in a lot of wetlands and things like that to kind of bridge over a troubled area.
One of the challenges that we always find when we're building roads and stuff is where to get some soil and how, what we're going to build that with. We can have trucks haul it in, but that's super expensive. And a truck really doesn't haul that much dirt, does it?
Well, not if you have it on a source on site.
Yeah.
If you have to truck it in, they don't haul. To us, it's like a wheelbarrow, but everybody else, it seems like a big load. But
yeah,
if you're waiting on trucks, it's very expensive and time consuming.
Give people an idea on that big machine you're using. That's like an 80,000 pound machine.
Mm-hmm.
How many scoops does it take to fill a dump truck?
About 8.
See,
legal.
That big scoop.
Yeah.
The thing I wanted to talk to you about, Aaron, is all dirt's not equal for making roads, is it?
No, it's not.
And what are you looking for?
Well, first off, I'm looking for structural fill, we call it, and something that's got some gravels to it, no topsoil or organics in the material, because the topsoil or any kind of grass or anything it absorbs like a sponge and it keeps moisture in there. So if you're trying to build a road on that, it's not solid. So if you can get some good soil that doesn't have any organics or topsoil to it, then that's the stuff that you use for structural fill.
This is a structural fill, right, Aaron, here?
Yes.
We got it going on here.
Correct.
And Toby's running over it with the compactor here. Is that kind of a fun job, or gets boring pretty quick?
It gets boring pretty quick, yeah. It's fun for the first hour, I guess.
But a lot of people don't understand that that's probably one of the most important jobs on the whole job site is that compactor. And they take it for granted, because if we don't get compaction, then we have to do it over. So that roller job and compacting is very important.
Yeah. So we're going to be putting this structural fill in here. Why are we doing that? That's the question. The reason why we're doing that is because our new house is going to sit on part of the old house, and so we're trying to build this up and make it as good as original earth. Is it possible to compact dirt as good as original earth, Aaron?
some circumstances where you can.
That's pretty hard.
It's hard, yeah. Undisturbed soil is the best to build on. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Bearing ground.
Yeah, and that's why we're bringing in this special material, is we wanna make sure that we don't have any issues here with the soil moving or settling a little bit.